Good evening, guys. This is Sumaiya. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, today in this video, we are going to learn how to do daylighting calculation in the Dialux Evo. So, I got so many requests on my Insta feed, on my LinkedIn, and here on the YouTube to make the tutorial on the daylighting calculation. So this is the first series of doing a daylighting calculation. This will be my part one because it's a huge topic and I need to divide it into subgroups so that I make the point clear when I'm explaining to you guys, right? So let's get started. This is the first thing and I want you guys to watch this tutorial completely. Please don't miss any of the points. So you may skip anything if you don't watch it till the end. So please do watch this video till the end, and if you have any doubts let me know in the comments. Okay, so here as usual I'm not going to consider any of my pre-built projects. Okay, so I'm going to do it from the beginning, right? So when you open the dialogues you can select any of these things. Okay, import the plan or your room planning or anything. Okay, suppose here I don't have any project and I'm not going to construct the room separately, so I'm just going to do the room planning. Okay, I will set the length and width of the room. So let me take here 6 by 6 room with the height of 3 meters and the wall thickness is 0.2. You can reduce it or you can make it more. Okay, and Dialux preceding standard is offers. I'm not going to change it anything, and let's make it okay, right? So here I have a room 6 by 6. Let's go and keep it in the 3D model. Okay, right. So we are all set to begin the process and the first few steps which we need to consider for making a daylighting calculation, right? So the first step here will be of setting the location. So once you're ready of making your 3D model, okay, you can go to the site and change the location. So here in the site, if you come down at the site alignment, you can see here by default it will take this location, and you need to keep here the location of your project. Okay, say you're doing this project in India, so this particular retail or residential space or a project is located in any part of India, you need to mention that location here. That is the word. Okay, so here let me consider this I'm doing in India and somewhere in New Delhi. Okay, so what you have to do is just go to the drop down list. Okay, and look for this place. Okay, if it is present in the default settings, just select that one. So here I'm going for New Delhi, so let me check if we have New Delhi, right? Yeah, I have New Delhi here. Okay, once I check on New Delhi, it is automatically taking the longitude and latitude of that place. Suppose you want some other place which is not there in the list. Let me check if we have Bangalore or Hyderabad in the list. Okay, which is um, in India. Let's look. No, we don't have Hyderabad in the list. Suppose you're doing it for the Hyderabad, what you can do is just go to the Google and search for Hyderabad, India, longitude and latitude. So here in the latitude and longitude finder, okay, here you can get the information of latitude and longitude. Put those details here, like in the longitude you have to put this value 78.49. You can do it manually. Okay, and on the latitude you have to put this one 17.38 here. Okay, so you can do it manually, and then you can put the space manually here as Hyderabad. Okay, so it will take it. It's not going to have a much change. But now we are going to do it for Delhi, so I'm going to change it back to New Delhi, and this is my site. This location is set. Okay, now place is set. The next important thing is time zone. So here in India we follow IST, that is Indian Standard Time. So if you are in any other corner of the world, so you'll be having different standards, right? BST and maybe some other standards. But in the time zone drop down list here, if you see everything is in UTC, UTC. What is this UTC? So UTC stands for Universal Time Coordination. Okay. So if you don't know what is the UTC time for your place, just go here, okay, and type the UTC time. Okay, UTC time in India, right? So here it's showing me India is 5 hour and 30 minutes ahead of coordinated universal time. It means it is UTC plus 5:30. Okay, so let's go and check if we have that UTC plus 5:30. Yeah, it is here. You can see here UTC plus 5:30. It is for Chennai, Kolkata, Mumbai, and New Delhi. You can select this one. Okay, let us go and try it for some other place. Let me see for UTC time in Dubai. Okay, so we have UTC time here 5:47 is 4 hours ahead of coordinated universal time, so it will be UTC plus 4. Okay, you can go here and check in the drop down list. If it is there, you can select it or you can enter it, right? So these are the first very important settings you need to make it when you're doing the especially daylight calculations. Okay, so our location is set and our time zone is set. Now the next very important thing is placing of windows and doors. So in the dialogues, whatever the daylight calculation you're doing, that will be done only for the interiors, okay, not the exterior part. That's why you need to place the apertures. Apertures are nothing but the doors and windows. So you can go here in this section in apertures, and you can find here some default doors and windows element. You can drag and drop and arrange it as per your requirements. So we'll go to the plan view. The other important thing is when you use this default Dialux apertures, it has the daylighting system in it. So you need not import some other external plugins to perform the daylighting operations. So it is always advisable, okay, you are doing any projects, please use doors and windows from this side. Okay, so it becomes easy for you to perform the daylight calculations. Suppose you are just importing from 3D warehouse or from SketchUp or doing a 3D Max file window placement, you have to separately import the daylight calculation system and it becomes difficult. So even if you apply the textures, it may not calculate. Okay, so we are going to select something from here. Okay, let me select this one, raving window, and I'm just going to position this one. Okay, it is at this side. Okay, we will adjust the position, we'll make it 0.01. Okay, so we will make the windows here this full. I will make it this sliding door type, or what you call it as large windows. Okay, position active building element. Yeah, we are done, right? If you want to add some more windows, you can add it. Okay, like if you want some of this smaller windows, go ahead and add it. go ahead and add it like this. Okay, so you can place the windows as per your requirement. We'll just adjust it, make it up so that this and this are equal. Okay, fine. Let's have another window here. Okay, let's look fine. Okay, and maybe a door here. Yeah. So the daylighting calculation you can do only for the windows, not for the door, because it does not have any opening, and from nowhere the sun can enter through it. It is an opaque substance, right? So this is done, and we are going to place rectangular floor element. We are going to draw it as per our plan. Okay, we are done with that one. And so we have completed all the basic steps. We have set the location, we have set the time zones, our simple 3D model is ready. And the next very important step is to define the north position. Okay, so if you want to know how to define the north position, just go to display options. Here you can say display north arrow, and by default it has taken the north direction upwards. Okay, means this side will be my north. Okay, suppose you want to change the north direction, you can just select this one, draw north arrow, and you want it to be not on the this side, just select the first point, second point, and your north direction is here. So if you want to learn in more detail about this north direction, I have a separate video on this one, and I have shared the link of this in the description box below. You can check that out later. Okay, so we have finished with position of the north arrow. So this is north and this will be south. Okay, now the next and very important step is placement of lights and how we are going to do the daylight calculation. You can do daylight calculations even without placing any light fixtures. You can directly do the lighting calculation. Okay, the first step we are going to do is we'll not place any lights inside. We will just do the daylight calculation. For that one, all you need to do is just go to light. Okay, here you can find light scenes. Select on this one. Okay, a new dialog box will appear here. Here it's showing no daylight. Just select on the drop menu, and here you can perform the daylight calculation on three different types of skies, that is clear sky, average sky, and overcast sky. So the first thing, let's go and try for the clear sky. I'll just click on this clear sky, and you might have noticed the difference in the sky. I'll go back, no daylight, see the sky here, and now when I'm checking on clear sky, the sky has changed, right? Next, you can change the date and time. Okay, select on the drop menu. So here today it's showing me October 18, 2020. So it's today's date. So I can perform the daylight calculation on any year. Okay, you have to just click on this one. It will go to November, December, Jan 2021. Okay, any date you can select of your choice. So today I'm going to select today's date, that is 18th of October 2020. Date is set, then you can even change the time for which you have to calculate. So it's at 12 noon. So if you want, I can just increase it, make it 1, 2, or 3 p.m. or come down or make it 11, 10, or any time zone. So now since we're doing a clear sky, let's go and check it for 1 p.m. Okay, so this is a setting for daylight calculation. We have not placed any artificial light inside, and I have made the setting. Go to the calculation objects. Here you can see entire project all light scenes, start calculation, and it is going to calculate the daylight. Yes, my daylight is calculation is completed, and you can see here it's showing me the result output. Okay, it has 4923 lux and it has fulfilled the requirement. We'll just close the result overview, and here you can see this nice light sunlight falling inside. Okay, it's coming inside. You can see how natural look it is. It's so nice. Okay, you can set the view and you can just render this one. We will check out the thermal values also. See here the thermal scale, so you can incorporate this one in your calculation. So we have done the calculation. Now what about documentation? How is it going to display? So let's go and check it out in the documentation. So we have clicked the documentation and we are in the room mode, summary light scene 1. So here it's displaying us the lux values, and here the most important thing you can see here, this one, notes of planning, daylight proportion for clear sky, direct sunlight on the specific date at 1 p.m., and the most important thing, India standard time. So you guys uh, remember that I set the value to UTC plus 5:30. So it took as Indian Standard Time. The ambient conditions for room 1 are clean, and this is what we needed. We wanted to do the daylight calculation based on our time zone. So this is it. Okay. Even I think you can find the location also. Okay, so this is it in the documentation. We'll go back to the construction, zoom all, and you can see whatever the light is there, it is only for daylight calculation. It is only for indoor, not the outdoor. Okay, so see the thermal, it will display only for the indoor, not the outdoor. So this is how you perform the daylighting calculation. These are the some of the basic settings. The first one, setting the location. Second one, setting the time zones. Third one, the apertures, the windows. Okay, the fourth one, daylighting calculation setting. So this is it in the part 1 series of the daylighting calculations. So in our second part we are going to see how we are going to do the daylighting calculation if we have our artificial lights placed here. Say suppose I have downlights here, how I'm going to perform the daylight calculation with those downlights. The trick is simple, but we are going to see it in my next video. Till then, if you have some doubts, ping me on Instagram, LinkedIn, or here on YouTube. If you found this video helpful, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned to explore more in dialogues with me. Thank you.